Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nintendo. I remember, what was I, like 5 when my sister borrowed this from a friend of hers? I remember seeing this intro, these animations, this music. People criticized it for not being the Ninja Turtles theme, but how can you criticize music that's this awesome? Come on now, look at this. Just look at it. I never seen a Nintendo game with this much attention to detail in its introduction. I haven't even gotten past the title screen and I'm already loving what I'm seeing. I mean, yeah, just listen to it. It's awesome. Although, a little less awesome for you, because I'm filming this by, you know, putting a camera in front of a television. Going old school. That's what it's about. Alright. So I am Donatello right now? No, I'm Leonardo. Now, everybody's done this. You want to choose the most useless characters first, which is Raphael and Michelangelo, because they have such short-range weapons. Ugh. Great characters in the show, but look at this attack! That's all they do. It's all it does. Friggin' mousers. And of course, I'm going to take hits as soon as I do this, because I have to continue the When Games Happens tradition of being bad at every game I play. But who knows? It's a new game. It's a new day. Bright new day. Who knows what will happen? Alright. Yeah, pretty simple when you first start out. Not too bad, but the enemies keep respawning, so we're already experiencing one of the more difficult aspects of the level design. The fact that these enemies respawn... Really? How am I supposed to time that jump? Ugh. Okay, you know what? That's how you're supposed to do it, that's why. See, it's a little bit tricky. You just gotta get used to it. Once you've got these levels memorized, it's way easier to deal with. But I've only lost a little bit of health so far, so it won't be too bad. First mini-boss, I don't know who this is supposed to be. Just a foot soldier, I guess. Jumping around, spinning, and he's dead. Alright, keep going. More mousers everywhere. Is there a point to... Ooh! Is there a point to that ladder? Ah! Get away! Alright. Oh! Jeez. See, even as a kid, I was not that bad at this. And he's just gonna run against the wall, let me slap him. I didn't know he was into that. I'm not complaining, but you can't attack that guy. He's still just gonna take April O'Neil right through that door. And of course, you gotta chase. Oh yeah, there's really no point going through there. I'm not wasting my energy for that pizza. Even though I should probably get it because Raph is needing some health, but whatever. Yeah, you gotta really be careful with your reflexes in this game. You just gotta... Because all these enemies are just so fast. You got this loud beeper telling you that you're dying. Well, I can clearly see that. Although after taking damage, it stopped playing. That's interesting. I don't remember that sound effect stopping. Raphael just stopped there. Gotta go to Mike next. Okay. Oh! See, at least with Mike, his weapon is a little bit longer. Whenever you move your position on the screen, the enemies tend to respawn. And when there's a lot of enemies and projectiles on the screen, that can get really tedious. Yeah, like that. I just got an extra life. I just glitched! Yes! Oh, that was amusing. Either that or that was an invincibility thing. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that was just a glitch. Oh! Yeah. Don't want to catch fire. Got him. Because wooden nunchucks can put out fires, kids. I don't know if you're familiar with that concept, but yeah, I learned that in school. Now watch me beat up a frog with it. You're welcome. I do like how this is an a very open game intended for you to really explore. That makes this, definitely adds a lot to this experience, which is a really cool idea. But yeah, the respawning enemies, I don't really care much for that. Oh, another frog dude. Come on. I'll cut you up right now. Oh! Gore hammer. Ah! I haven't gotten that far in the game, but I'm at Donatello now. Guess I should go down here. Guys, again, don't need that pizza right now, so why bother? See, not only is Donatello's weapon longer, but it tends to do more damage. It's like, why is he so OP'd? Maybe it's because he didn't get so much love in the series at times for just being a dork, being a nerd. But in the game, he's the best one in the whole group. Or at least in this game. Oh, it changed the mini-boss. Fought the chainsaw dude this time. Okay, keep it going. Yeah, see, this makes life so much easier. Maybe he should have just had his own adventure. The Donatello adventure. That would have been pretty cool. Don't tell me you wouldn't have played it. You would have played it. That's where I just was. Why did I backtrack like that? They explode? Whoa, hey! Stranger danger, stranger danger, stranger danger. You're following way too close to me, and you just exploded. I am not comfortable with any of what just occurred right now. And now I'm going into a strange house.
Dude, it's Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, who are you?
Toma? What's up? Can I play?
Well, you probably do better than I can. Help yourself.
Yeah. I'm not that good. Yep, just how I remembered it. Let's see.
Was it as hard as you remember? It is for me.
Not really. Most games were pretty simple for me when I was 12. I think I had more trouble with Battletoads in this game.
Fair enough. That game's brutal and impossible with 2 players.
The game is evil.
So much fun though, and the graphics really push the limits of the system.
Yep.
Too bad we're not reviewing that game right now, or maybe for the sake of my sanity, we're not.
Your sanity and my, I guess both sanities.
Yeah, I think we'll get along just fine.
I think it was more of my tolerance for that Battletoads game.
Oh, I've got tolerance for some things, alright. So yeah, you're breezing through this level here. Like you played this before a few times.
I think I've only beaten it maybe 4 or 5 times.
I've never beaten it ever.
Oh, look at that. It's Mr. Glitch. Let's beat fire with a wooden stick.
Sure.
Because that seems so logical.
Yeah, it does. It's amazing that it doesn't catch fire. Well, it is Donatello. Maybe he coated it in something. Maybe he coated it in metal.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nifty.
Maybe he can figure out a way for April to keep getting kidnapped.
Oh, that was dope. Yeah, you know what? That would be a great idea for April not be getting kidnapped constantly.
Well, she doesn't get kidnapped as much as Princess Peach. And I love Princess Peach.
Yeah, your April's in another castle.
Yeah.
Imagine if that's what happens later.
I'd be like, you know what? You can just sit in that building.
You could just what?
You can just sit in the building, April. Nah,
sit in the building.
It's like, no, you've gotten kidnapped for the umpteenth time. I'm done. I'll find me another redhead. Man, maybe I'll go after Irma. Yeah, I have a thing for nerdy chicks.
Oh yeah. Oh, there she is. Anyway.
Yep. I don't care. I'm exploiting.
Yeah. The weird thing is that he only takes damage when he's ducking.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. It's been talked about so many times, but it's such a thing. And I really like how you're able to jump and hit him while you're jumping. That just looks so cool. I have not mastered that.
It is not Ninja Gaiden, but it works. Don't let the Foot Clan destroy the dam. You have my support. Maybe. No, if I had your support, you would be here.
Yeah, I know, right? You have my support from a very long distance. My thoughts and prayers are with you, Turtles.
It's like, yes, you have my support. Child support, whatever.
Imagine that type of spin-off. Never mind, we have fanfics for that.
Yeah, I remember back then when I read the stats on the Turtles, in instruction booklets. that used to come with video games.
Oh, really? Tell us about that story time.
Oh man, it was hilarious. It's like it would say how like Donatello's the strongest. Everybody knows that. Leonardo's like the well-rounded one. Raphael was terrible, and Michelangelo, he's Mikey. He mostly got the enemies around his feet. Ugh, I hate this part.
What part?
The part where I had to jump over.
Oh, right. That can get annoying.
It's like you can...
Again, that goes back to the level design. I think if this game had a bit more fair level design, it would have been less frustrating. And it probably would have been a total classic. A lot of people still love it anyway. It's an okay game, but certain things really are annoying. It could use a few tweaks for the modern era and bring it back. It would certainly be a whole lot better than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games that exist now. Just a bunch of generic beat-em-ups with absolutely no talent or skill thrown in to make them.
It ain't no Turtles
or budget. Time. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll never see another one of those at this rate.
Man, I know.
Even Way Forward has lost their way, which is ironic.
Man, I'll tell you, the Turtles game I do like playing that was on the Sega Genesis was the Hyperstone Heist. I'm using the most useless turtle for this task. Well, right. I take it back. He is useful for taking damage. You know what really got me confused?
What's that?
In that one sewer level where you drown if you hit the water, and yet they can swim here.
Right. That's so inconsistent. Is it because the current is too fast? That's my only guess. But they're so strong that they can knock out robots with wooden weapons. So.
Mikey,
riddle me this.
Like, why the Michael Bay films were not too terrible? Yeah, don't even get me started on those movies.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
From what I heard, they actually weren't bad. Like, they weren't as bad as, like, Transformers 2 or 3 or 11.
I was so slapped.
I'm pretty sure they're up to 11 by now.
I was so slapped somebody for the Transformers 2 and onward.
Yeah, I totally got off that bus.
It wasn't even the racist robots that got me. It was just everything else.
It was just so about the money. Like, what other things can we do to get people's attention or make them laugh or whatever, and not actually focusing on writing a good story?
Yeah, and I will say this about Megan Fox as April O'Neil. No, she's not April O'Neil.
Yeah, I remember when I heard about them doing that they were going to cast her for that role. I'm just like, that just does not make any sense.
It's like,
what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out why.
You gotta get the bomb. You gotta get the bomb, man. It's gonna go off.
That'd be
You've been
fine.
sitting here just talking, and you're just gonna leave it. All these people are just gonna blow up, and you're just gonna leave it.
What do you mean?
You're just gonna leave it?
No.
There you go.
Sorry,
Jeez.
I was still contemplating on why Megan Fox was April.
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Here. Such witty dialogue.
Although, this was pretty groundbreaking animation for the NES. Between this and Ninja Gaiden,
I know.
there are a few games that really pushed the hardware, and this was not a late release. I mean, it was a late release, but it wasn't too late. Like, the NES was perfectly still fully relevant in the market, and was actually top dog at the time.
Yep.
So, this was a really impressive title.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even remember it being bad until I started, I discovered YouTube, and then I found out like half the populace of whatever was like, this game is hard. It's a pain in the butt. I'm like, no.
You just gotta get used to it. You gotta get used to the time. You gotta get used to timing your jumps and working around the goofy level design. I will say though, the level design is less than perfect. The level design and the way enemies respawn, that's what I would tweak. If nothing else, I would affect the algorithm in a way to make the respawning enemies a little bit less frustrating.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between having a fun challenge and having frustrating difficulty. it's a difficult line to understand, but once you understand it, it makes a world of difference.
Yeah.
They did not understand this line, so they just wrote it and fell off the bike a few times.
Yeah.
While developing this game,
well,
which is my aversion to a good chunk of it.
Well, the funny thing is, at least the game's complete.
Right. Yeah, unlike having to buy the rest of your games, like, yeah, but here's you shell out $60 for a new game, and then you gotta spend about half as much, or not the entirety, to buy the rest of it in DLC to come in the months after the fact.
Ooh, that's a rant for another day.
I know, right?
It's like, congratulations, you passed level 3. Ah, you gotta pay another 40 just to get to level 2.
Huh.
Or level 10.
Yeah, freaking free to play.
It's not just free to play. It's like that with, like, any game these days.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
That's why it's so awesome just go back to this old stuff, like what we're playing now. You can pop in the cartridge, you turn it on, and you're having fun. Although I will say, a patch for the stinking enemy respawns would have been a welcome addition.
It's got me thinking, what the heck was Shredder doing with balloons with wings?
I don't know.
Oops! There's a purpose. There's a method for what I'm doing right now.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to at least get 60 scrolls for Leonardo because he's my go-to guy for the Technodrome.
Oh, right.
Donatello's pretty much my tank, and Mikey and Raph are unfortunately my decoys.
Right.
For stages that, you know, where they can take some hits and I'm not worried about it.
Right.
It's like, you can find a strategy in this game, you just need to know what the strengths and weaknesses are, and just, you know, Leo and Donnie are the ones you really need.
Also, there's no quick time events, there's no hand-holding trying to explain to you, oh, you go here now, and this is what you do, now press X multiple times to continue. None of that in this game. You have to straight up figure everything out.
It's like, what do? Do you go forward?
Yeah, keep going forward. If there's something that you're stuck with, you just gotta rethink your strategy. These games made you think. Some of them did.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely getting farther than me.
God, I've been playing this thing since I was like 12, 13. I don't even remember what year I got this.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first time I actually beat it was when I was in high school, I believe. Yeah, and the hardest part was this stage right here.
Why is that?
Enemies from below. That's why I usually have Leonardo.
Enemies from below.
Like, whenever you jump over those gaps, there's like enemies like right in your face.
Sounds kind of like life.
Yes. Almost like work.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get along great.
Think so?
Well, we have been so far. I mean, you might become a recurring character. Who knows?
Huh, funny. That's what my parents told me. At least my mom.
Really now?
Yeah. Apparently I'm a cartoon character.
Oh.
And there's your proof right there. Boomerangs to me are like one of the most useful things later on before you hit the Technodrome. Like, with the exception of Leonardo, I give all the other 3 turtles boomerangs up to like at least 40. Because the Technodrome takes a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. That's why you kept collecting all those scrolls. Again, strategy. There was no one in the game that told him to do that.
Nope.
He figured that out for himself. Which, talking about what I was going on about in Gunsmoke, having to grind for items, sometimes non-RPGs do that. Kind of strange. You don't expect that out of an arcade game. This is not quite an arcade game. It's inspired by some arcade platformers, which they're not entirely all that popular, to my knowledge.
So I rescued Donatello in Area 5, got everybody hooked up with, I think, 100 boomerangs, and Leonardo still has his scrolls. Now I'm trying to find the Technodrome, and the minions are giving me issues.
Oh, what kind of issues? Oh,
Those issues.
understandable issues.
Ooh, porcupine. And I hate this game.
Oh, I thought you loved this game. You were plowing through it like a beast.
Oh, I love the game. I just hate how I have to look for the Technodrome. That's the hard part.
Looking for the Technodrome. Not necessarily fighting, but looking for it.
Yeah. I mean, if I find it, I would be happy.
All these strange creatures living underground. They're very well designed and animated, I gotta say, but it's got so little to do with turtles. Maybe they were inspired by the comic, who knows? But this is based off the cartoon, which was quite different from the comic.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was based by both.
That's very true, because the movie took hints from both.
Oh, the movie. You know what? I remember.
What was that?
That was a helicopter. Now I gotta go find health again.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. It's good to stay healthy.
Yeah. Stay healthy by eating pizza.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, that sounds like
You
a
heard
bad
it
idea.
here, folks. Especially if you're a humanoid turtle. What are you trying to do?
Oh, I gotta get him some health, because I gotta have turtles.
Oh, you're farming.
Yeah. Yeah!
Grinding.
Who knew you would actually farm in a Turtles game like this?
You're gonna say in Harvest Moon.
Oh! Oh! See, that's the problem with these enemies. They hurt. Like, they sting. It's like, mercy? What's that? There is no mercy in Area 5. Once you're in here, your butt is ours. Hallelujah, we found a Technodrome. Let's kill it. Now this is the reason why I got all these boomerangs. Yeah, I did some researching as a kid.
Oh, as a kid. You did research as a kid.
Yeah, I learned all this stuff by reading, strategy guides. Though I mostly did get them for the pictures.
Man, that thing takes up over half the screen. Which is appropriate. I mean, the thing's huge.
Bigger than the both of us. And it's hurting me. Like, I've never... It's been a while since I played this, and I'm actually having trouble.
Come on. You can do it. So you're getting so far. You got all the weapons. You got so many weapons. Use them. Use them.
If I at least get rid of that thing, it'd be fine.
Come on. There you go.
Kill that. Oh boy.
Awesome. Edge of my seat.
Well, it's up to you, Donnie.
Oh. Get him.
I should have taken out that Foot Clan thing first. That hatch.
Oh, yeah?
And I will tell you this now. There was this weird glitch to where as soon as that thing was exploding, when it turns the color, and if your turtle's still on that track, he dies. Or gets injured.
Well, you beat it anyhow.
By the skin of my shell? Wait.
That works.
You are great. This is the final battle. You have my support.
Still.
You got a Band-Aid, April?
At least.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. And here we go.
So you're inside the Technodrome now.
Yep. They pretty much pull a Tartarus out of, so far. It's like, it looked small on the outside, but on the inside, it's like...
Bigger on the inside?
Yep.
Always bigger on the inside.
Don't be surprised if I do end up using the continue. The only drawback is I'm going to end up losing all my boomerangs. That's what's keeping me alive, these boomerangs.
Yeah, and that's mainly because of these stinking respawning enemies like I was complaining about earlier. This problem only gets worse as the game progresses.
Woo! I thought I was going to lose my my scrolls right there. I still got 30. That's enough to beat Shredder.
Yeah.
Beat him in the face.
With a stick.
Oh, no.
With a big ugly stick.
No, Donatello's down, so that won't be happening. That'll just make him laugh to death.
Yeah, who put Mega Man in our Turtles game? We thought that was a good idea.
Maybe it was Dr. Wily.
Highly possible.
Oh, God. If I get through, this will be a dang miracle. And this is why respawning enemies stink.
Yeah.
And I hate you.
Nice jukes. Ooh. Whoa, hey.
Look at me.
I'm so invested in this. And worried.
Oh.
Oh, hey! I'm Axum Gold.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I wasn't expecting you here today. What's up?
Metal Gear.
Oh, I understand.
Oh, hey, you're playing Ninja Turtles on the NES.
Oh yeah.
You know, this game fascinates me. I mean, it's a crappy game wrapped in a good game. It's just so... Oh, hey! You having trouble there with the game? Hey, let me give it a try. I mean...
Have at it.
I'm decent at it. Let me give this a whirl. Oh, man. This is such a difficult stage.
Stupid kangaroos.
As it should be. I mean, it is the end of the game, but I mean, it's not like this game wasn't hard enough to begin with, right?
Yeah, at least it's not Battletoads.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, you missed our discussion about Battletoads earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. I just love that game so much.
It's a good game.
Yes, Battletoads on the NES is a great game. It is fun for the entire family for years to come.
Until your cousins come over and try to play it with you, and then you're dead.
Pretty much.
Why?
Oh, the stupid lasers. Oh, man.
Curse that Shredder and his deadly lasers.
Oh, did you get the glitch, or is that a power-up?
That's a power-up.
That's a power-up. I got confused with that earlier. Thank you for setting that straight.
Yeah, that's a good... I'm trying to get this... I'm trying to get... Oh, man.
Missed him.
Uh-oh. You're about to die.
Yeah, but I needed to transfer to Leo.
Well, we all learned something new today. Those stupid jetpack guys take 2 hits from the scrolls.
Yeah.
That's a little on the unfair side, I'd say.
This game is unfair.
Especially when they give them, like, they give you 2 of them, and they're both shooting long projectiles. So, I mean, all these hitboxes all around you. That's why I'm glad I'm not the one with the controller right now.
You know, Konami was getting real ambitious with this game.
Konami? I thought it was by Ultra Games. Are you gonna wreck my world right now?
Yes, yes, sir. I'm gonna tell you that Konami and Ultra were the same, my friend.
You know, for years
My
I never
mind
knew that.
is so blown, or at least it would be if I didn't already know that.
Kaboom!
But for any of you who didn't know, yeah, that was the case. I believe there are a few videos you can look up that explain the history thereof. It's actually pretty interesting. Basically, Konami was making too many games for the Nintendo, and Nintendo wasn't too thrilled with that.
So they weren't.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Mini boss, which is pretty much just another enemy.
This guy is not that big a deal, but I had trouble with him just now.
Yeah.
Because I was low on health. Oh, and I... Messed up again.
Oh, that's not fair, man.
Oh, I know.
No, it's not. Oh, go!
Oh, man.
Mad jukes until.
Oh, I'm rusty. Now I gotta save April all over again.
Man, I'm so sorry. You got really close.
Well, that was a doozy. I'll have to finish that game in another episode.
Don't feel too bad, man. It's no better than what I've been doing for the past couple episodes, and I make this show.
Yeah, that's just a notoriously difficult game.
It is.
Yep. Hey, Solid Snake looks like Marcus Phoenix.
What are you talking about?
Dude, it's Marcus Phoenix on your couch.
What? Marcus Phoenix! Oh my god, I got. What?
Yeah.
You caught me. I needed a break from killing Locust. Metal Gears of War.
I guess that's what happens when games happen.